Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hardest characters to unlock in video games. Number 10. Iron Checkpoint Crate. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. When Crash Bandicoot's first racer was remastered for the modern era, it brought together characters from across the entire franchise, including some no one expected to see. Within the main platformers, the Iron Checkpoint Crate is exactly what it sounds like, a checkpoint. But in a post-launch update for Nitro Fueled, the developer included it as a silly unlockable character. In order to earn it, you have to find all 39 hidden Beanox crates, one for each level save for the PS4 exclusive Retro Stadium. That's already a tall order, but some of these crates are hard to find and even harder to break while barreling through courses at high speeds. Number 9. Stefan, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. There are some characters whose method of unlocking is not something the average player would ever think to do. In Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Stefan is one of the strongest fighters you can add to your party. Unfortunately, it's highly likely that you'll miss the chance to unlock him. He can only join in Chapter 15, and you have to unlock him on the battlefield. But that's not the tough part. The player must have either Lethe or Mordecai step on a specific square away from the fight in order to speak with him. If it's any other character, they'll get his sword, but Stefan will forever be lost. Number 8. The Forgotten. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Although the story follows the unfortunate Isaac, there are still plenty of other characters to find. Added through an expansion, the Forgotten is a skeleton that fights with a bone club and has a laundry list of tasks in order to unlock. After defeating the first boss in under a minute, you'll get a broken shovel. You'll then need to survive as Mom stomps at you from above, though using your shabby prize will at least stop her from attacking in the current room. Eventually making it through a boss rush, you'll repair the shovel. Then just keep surviving waves of enemies until you reach the dark room where you can dig up the Forgotten's remains. Hope it was worth it. Number 7. Skelly, Chrono Cross. As you'll see, some of the hardest characters to unlock can be found in RPGs. Chrono Cross features a surprising 45 possible party members, and Skelly is, without a doubt, the hardest to unlock. You'll come across his lone skull in Fossil Valley, where he'll ask you to track down his remaining parts. You'll then have to track down those parts across 6 different locations of its fairly large world. While it's possible to find some before coming across Skelly, others are pretty challenging to find and hidden in obscure areas. But after bringing them all together and watching him reunite with his grandma back in Termina, Skelly will head out on your adventure. Number 6. Reiji Kido, Revelations Persona. These days, players can simply look up guides on how to unlock characters, but in 1996, you had to follow a set of specific, obscure decisions in order to earn Reiji in the first Persona. You'd have to know to start the process right at the beginning, heading from the infirmary to the teacher's lounge. Talking to a certain teacher would lead you to a classroom on the second floor, where you'd meet Reiji. From there, it took following a set path, including finding and talking to his mother only once, and declining specific characters when they wanted to join. If you did any number of things incorrectly, one of the best possible party members would be lost for good. Number 5. William Bordin, Urban Reign.
Today, I would like to announce a new crime prevention initiative that will stop this epidemic which plagues our city.
Going through the process of unlocking a character isn't always worth it. This beat-em-up story mode follows Brad Hawk, a hired muscle caught in the middle of a gang war. The villain is corrupt politician William Bordin, who is behind the city state and craves even more power. Players can unlock him, though it takes a lot of dedication.
Round 1. Fight!
You have to get an S rank on every stage, which can be ridiculously tough. There's a number of characters and difficulty levels to consider to find the right balance so you can earn your trophy. But Bordin sucks anyway, from his stats to his attacks, so you may as well not even bother.
Bordin wins!
Number 4. Zero, Bayonetta. In the original Bayonetta, you could unlock an additional hard mode in the form of a character named Zero. Essentially controlling the same as the main character, Zero can only handle a couple of hits before he goes down. As you might expect, unlocking him is no small feat either. After finishing every Alpine mission, you can try your hand at a special survival chapter consisting of 51 fights. The first 10 are on normal mode, the next 20 on hard, and the next 20 on non-stop climax. It culminates in a clash with Bayonetta herself, who has 5 health bars and naturally puts up a mighty fight. Number 3. The Crystal Men, FTL, Faster Than Light. With a procedurally generated solar system's worth of encounters, FTL provides a ton of possible allies. But the Crystal Men are both the hardest to recruit and the ones most worth doing so. First, you'll need to be lucky enough to encounter a randomized event where a distress call leads you to an asteroid field. There, you'll find a damaged stasis pod you must get repaired at a specific facility, which holds your first Crystal crew member. Then you must wait for another random event to happen, which gets you a device that teleports you to a hidden sector. Only then will you be able to recruit more Crystal Men, who have great weapons and one of the best ships in the game. Number 2. Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy Tactics. Although he's arguably the most famous Final Fantasy protagonist, Cloud takes a ton of work to unlock in this spin-off. Like several others, it requires following a very specific path within the story. You must have kept Mustadio in your party and completed Chapter 4, after which you must know to return to his hometown. There, you can aid his father in completing his portal device through a lengthy side quest that involves recruiting other party members and a secret boss fight. You'll also have to have bought a flower from a girl in Salgidos. Afterwards, Cloud will be summoned to this world, and he'll join your party the next time you return. How anyone could have known to do all this is beyond us.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Nordum, Planescape Torment. Not only does unlocking Nordum take some major outside-of-the-box thinking, but it takes completing an infamously tough dungeon. First, you have to buy what seems like an ordinary cube from the Curiosity Shop. Turns out this is a figurine of a Modron, one of Nordum's mechanical race, but you can only find this out by speaking to some real Modrons or Ivana, the Galeria owner. Only then can you get the chance to solve the cube's puzzle, which will then teleport you to a maze.
Disarmed it.
This labyrinth is one of the most difficult levels the game has to offer, with plenty of strong enemies and shifting parts. Nordum stands as your prize for making it through it all. Which of these characters have you unlocked? Did you find them worth the effort? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.